The first thing I need you to understand about forgiveness, that there are two parts of forgiveness, as a matter of fact. There is a forgiveness, there is a I forgive you. Let me say that you do not have to give a person if they have not claimed their accountability to a situation or a circumstance that they did to you. That's right. That's Bible. Because there is an accountability, but you do have to forgive them. The first part of forgiveness is simply about you. It's about you protecting your heart. The second forgiveness is about them now becoming accountable for the actions that they did to you. I can't wait to teach on this some more because I don't think that we are doing we're not doing forgiveness a deeper enough study to understand. Remember when Jesus was talking to those people, he said, if they won't receive you, he said, shake the dust off your feet. Right. And so there is some forgiveness, which then will bring you back into the active engagement of that person. Right. You cannot. The Bible does not tell us that when I forgive a person, when you stand praying forgive, that is not saying go back into active activity with that person. In order to go back into active activity with that person, that second part of forgiving, right, is when they have acknowledged the error of their ways. And now we have a plan of action and how we're going to correct that. At that point, I can go back into active activity with that person. But if they've not done that, the Bible says forgive them. In other words, release yourself from that wrong so that your heart is right, so that you don't become bitter, so that you don't become enraged, so that you don't become Ephesians 4. 31 and 32, Ephesians 4. And here's what the Bible says, Ephesians 4, 31 and 32. It says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you. So I can forgive you. Have you forgiven me? I have. Well, why you don't talk to me no more? Because you've not acknowledged the error of your ways. You can't receive that part of that forgiveness until you acknowledge that you've erred in your ways. But I thought you said you forgave me. I did. That's to keep my heart right. Well, why you won't go out with me? I can't, because you've not acknowledged the error of your ways. See, we've taught that because you forgave a person, you just go back to doing everything. Not that's not Bible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you are setting yourself up. Well, you got to forgive them 70 times 7. That's talking about if they keep doing wrong to you, but that wrong should not come as a part of you getting back into activity with them. Like I can forgive somebody and I can't hang around them no more because they're not doing right. And then they keep doing wrong to me. They keep talking to somebody, keep trying to set me up. Notice I'm not in activity with them. I still forgive them. Oh man, they do. Oh man, I still forgive them. You know why? Because they've not acknowledged the error of their ways. So I still forgive them. I still forgive them. Now, the moment they come up to me, acknowledge the error of my ways, and I'm just asking you to forgive me, now I forgive you because you've come into the acknowledgement of the error of your ways. And yes, I forgive you now. That's the accountability forgiveness. We don't talk or teach enough about that. We teach people and we put people right back in relationship with folks to get hurt again and again. And now those people have become bitterness. A root of bitterness has set up in their hearts because we didn't tell them that because you forgave them does not mean that you have to get back in relationship or even partnership with that person, especially if they have not spoken and held themselves accountable to the error of their ways.